So right now we're in this early days of 360 and 180 immersive video, and that's serving as a bridge to bring traditional folks into the immersive space. But then on the other end of the valley, you've got video game folks coming into this VR and AR space, and they're making content where you can walk around and you can touch things and you can interact with things. Whereas with 360 video, all you can do is sort of look around, or maybe at best sort of click on hotspots to activate different pieces of video. As the audience grows bigger and bigger, the 360 video versus real-time debate is going to be put in the hands of the viewer, and they're going to be making their decision of what they like instead of us creators kind of arguing about what they will like. My personal belief is that once you can walk around and interact, the idea of just sitting still in a headset and looking around is going to become less and less and less appealing. And so, to me, 360 video and 180 video and any sort of immersive video has a shelf life, and that shelf life is basically directly tied to the audience. And so, I think it's very important for everyone to view it as a bridge and not a new medium. And it's a bridge into fully immersive, fully interactive, call it cinema, but cinematic experiences. So we have a lot of technologies kind of nipping at the heels of 360 video that you'll hear, buzzwords being thrown around like photogrammetry and videogrammetry, light field, and things like, technologies like LiDAR. And all of these technologies are essentially ways of capturing the real world and putting it into a virtual world in a way where you're able to lean around and walk around and hopefully interact. And so it's extremely important, I think, for folks coming from traditional 2D world into this immersive space to use 360 video as a way of figuring things out narratively and technologically, but know that I've started calling it sort of like in Indiana Jones 2, there's a rope bridge that they're running across, and then the bad guys start hacking at the ropes, and eventually the bridge falls and they have to climb up it. To me, that's what 360 video is, or immersive video is. It's a bridge that we have to run across and know that it's going to get cut off at the end, and it's going to collapse. But those of us that have worked very diligently to figure this stuff out will hopefully be on the other side of the bridge by the time it collapses, with these technologies, the light fields and other forms of volumetric capture, so that we can be working with actors and sets and things that we're good at, and making things that don't just feel like a video game in a VR headset, things that actually feel like a narrative immersive experience. And that's what's happening right now is, everyone's sort of using 360 as a way of learning how to do these exciting things when the technology is accessible.